Hi everyone, today I want to talk about why I am no longer calling myself an anti-natalist. So let's begin. After making my last video, you are not an anti-natalist if you're against abortion, I thought my arguments clearly showed that antinatalism includes abortion at any stage of the pregnancy, and how it's completely illogical and incoherent to say you are anti-birth and anti-abortion at the same time. But several people, and I think they're all men, have come out in both the Spanish and English-speaking communities telling me just how wrong I am. They say that abortion has nothing to do with antinatalism, that these are two totally different and separate subjects, and that this is obvious since the word abortion is not even mentioned in the description. That claiming to be anti-birth and being pro-forced birth is in no way a contradiction. That they believe abortion is a crime and that fetuses have the right to be born. That the real antinatalists are against conception and against abortion because according to them, they are both immoral and wrong. That conception is pretty much equivalent to birth. That procreation and conception are the same thing. That because I had an abortion, I'm not an antinatalist because I already procreated according to them. That antinatalists are not against birth, but against creating sentient life which happens at conception. That it's neither right nor productive to say that whoever is in favor of forced births is not an antinatalist, etc., etc. In no way am I retracting from what I said in the video because I still believe that it's true. And even though for me and for many others, the definition of antinatalism is very clear, the fact that it's not specific enough, it leaves it open to interpretation. And I'm honestly not interested in wasting any more of my time defending my position and arguing about this subject. So this is why I've decided to call myself anti-birth instead. And here is my description. I am against the birth of new human beings. I think that humans should stop reproducing. I believe that the negative in life outweighs the positive, so it's not worth coming into existence. I also believe that it is immoral to bring a child into this world since I can't ask for his consent to be born. And since I am unable to guarantee his safety, health, happiness, and overall well-being, I don't want to gamble with the life of someone that didn't ask to be born and that doesn't need to exist. So I think it's best to prevent him from all unnecessary suffering, and I also want to prevent him from causing suffering to others. I am in favor of all safe, legal, and voluntary forms of prevention, sterilization, and contraception. But if conception occurs for whatever reason, I am in favor of safe and legal abortions without restrictions or time limit, from conception to full term. I believe that abortion at any point of the pregnancy is a right and not a crime. And even though I am not advocating for forced contraception and abortions, I do believe that perhaps under certain circumstances this could be necessary or justified, but this is not my main objective. In conclusion, I don't consider conception or abortion to be immoral, but I do birth. And I believe that it is ideal to not be conceived in the first place, or that it is better to be aborted than to be born. I understand that there are exceptions, perhaps if the life, safety, well-being, or freedom of the woman is in danger, or when situations are out of our control. But under normal circumstances, when you have the option to prevent conception or when you can get a safe and legal abortion, then there are no exceptions. And if you already have children, you can still be anti-birth if you now support this position for yourself and others. Regarding the anti-birth label, I might change it if I come up with something better, and I'll probably make a separate video to expand a bit more on this subject. So if any of you are equally frustrated with the current antinatalist pro-lifers and want to join me, I welcome you. But if not, I totally understand, and in no way am I trying to persuade you to change. I just wanted to explain to you why I have. I will leave up my videos on antinatalism because I still stand by what I said. And perhaps I would consider rejoining the movement if there is ever a time when the definition of antinatalism includes abortion at any stage of the pregnancy. But if antinatalism is truly only against conception and not against birth, then I have no interest in ever again calling myself an antinatalist. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.